Lost Spring Stories of Stolen Childhood. We see that how Sahib Alam and other boys who have hailed from Dhaka, they live a life of rag pickers in Simapuri, that is at the outer edge of Delhi. When she asks them why they are barefoot, why they are doing this, they tells her that it is for their survival. For them, garbage is a gold. And we still remember that how author she remembers a man from Udupi, and he has a young boy who used to pray in the temple for a pair of shoes. And 30 years later, when she goes to the same town, and she finds over there a new priest and his boy, she sees that he's wearing a new pair of shoes. So then she feels very happy, and she says that at last the goddess has granted his prayer, as most of the young boys now in that village, they have shoes to wear. But against this, she feels very sad, and when she thinks of these rag pickers in the author's neighborhood in Simapuri, that they still remain barefoot. My acquaintance with the barefoot rag pickers leads me to Simapuri, a place on the periphery of Delhi, yet miles away from it metaphorically. Now she says, Anis Jung says that her familiarity, her acquaintance with these barefoot rag pickers, she leads her to Simapuri. She goes to Simapuri to find out about them, which is located at the outer edge of Delhi. But if you see, it is very, very far away from Delhi metaphorically. Symbolically, it is nowhere seen as it is a part of Delhi, based on the lifestyle. Those who lived here are squatters who came from Bangladesh back in 1971. And all these people who live here, they are squatters, means they live without permission. They have taken illegal entry into India from Bangladesh in 1971. Sahib's family is among them. सीमापुरी वॉज देन अ विल्डरनेस. सो शी फाइंड्स आउट दैट सीमापुरी उस टाइम में एक वेस्ट लैंड था जब ये लोग वहाँ पर आए, एंड इट स्टिल इज़, और अभी भी वो एक वेस्ट लैंड की तरह से है. बट इट इज़ नो लॉन्गर एम्प्टी, बट नाउ इट इज़ नॉट एम्प्टी बिकॉज दीज फैमिलीज आर लिविंग देयर in structures of mud with roofs of tin and tarpaulin, devoid of sewage, drainage, or running water, live 10,000 rag pickers. And in structures of mud, just structures of mud in the name of house, they have their houses without any roofs, and the roofs are made of only tin and tarpaulin, which have no sewage, no drainage, or running water. Such 10,000 families live there. They have lived here for more than 30 years without an identity, without permits, but with ration cards that get their names on voters' lists and enable them to buy grain. So these families have been living here for 30 years. They don't have any identity. They are living there without permits, but luckily they have ration cards. And because of these ration cards, they have their name in the voters' list, and these ration cards also enable them to buy grains. Food is more important for survival than an identity. They say very proudly that food is more important than an identity. If at the end of the day we can feed our families and go to bed without an aching stomach, we would rather live here than in the fields that gave us no grain. Say a group of women in tattered saris when I asked them why they left for their beautiful land of green fields and rivers. So when Anis Jung, she talked to the group of women and she asked them why they have left their house in Bangladesh. These ladies, they were in tattered saris, stone saris. So they say that if at the end of the day they are able to feed their families and they go to bed without empty stomach, aching stomach, then why would they go? Why would they remember those fields, green fields, where they did not find any food? Wherever they find food, they pitch their tents that become transit homes. So wherever they find food, they just put up their tents and that becomes their transit, their temporary homes. Children grow up in them. Children, they live in them, becoming partners in their survival. And these very children, they again become their partners in their survival as the rag pickers. And survival in Simapuri means rag picking. और वहाँ का survival क्या है? Rag picking. Through the years, it has acquired the proportions of a fine art. और इतने सालों में it has acquired. The rag picking एक fine art बन चुका है उनके लिए, एक बड़ा skill बन चुका है. Garbage to them is gold. Garbage एक gold की तरह से है. It is their daily bread. वो उनका खाना है, उनका food है, a roof over their heads. It is a shelter for them. Because this garbage, this rag picking only provides them such things. Even if it is a leaking roof, चाहे वो घर जो हैं वो लीक करते हुए हों. But for a child, it is even more. Here we can see that Anis, she realizes that garbage holds a different meaning to both parents and children. पेरेंट्स के लिए वो एक सर्वाइवल है, एक घर है, खाना है, बट बच्चों के लिए इट इज़ ऑल रैप्ड इन वंडर. उनके लिए तो एक वंडर है, पता नहीं कल क्या निकल आए. समटाइम्स 1 रुपी, समटाइम्स 10 रुपी, समटाइम्स